Hi guys, it's Stacy Tomes with Stacy Tomes Organizing here live on Momipedia. It's great to be back. It feels like it's been a while. Last weekend I was unable to join live, so I posted a little kitchen video I had made a while ago, and I hope that was helpful if you guys got to see it. But tonight I thought I would challenge you guys to an easy task that all of us could benefit from, for sure. It's my kitchen purging exercise. Yay! So it's super simple to do, and I guarantee you all will find plenty of things that no longer serve you and don't need to stay in your kitchen and take up your precious space. So I'm just gonna go over this with you guys, pretty quickly at first, and then I'm gonna walk you through the steps. And basically, you will be encouraged to let go of unneeded, unnecessary, and unused items, resulting in a higher functioning, less cluttered, more neat and tidy kitchen. So don't you guys all want that? I know I do. And it's really easy. So let's jump right in. The idea is to get rid of as many items you can in each zone in a short time frame. Please keep in mind this can be done at any time, so don't feel like you have to get in there right now if you can't. Just let this video hopefully be your motivation to get you to set aside some time to go ahead and do this. Let this be your motivation to get it done sooner than later. All right, so first and most importantly, you will need a positive mindset. Set yourself up for success by having a realistic attitude about what you want to accomplish. The accomplishment, I don't usually use notes, so I'm just going to be honest with you. I wrote a bunch of notes, and they're throwing me off, to be honest with you. But anyways, it's important that I go through these steps, so I am going to be reading these notes. So basically, your goal is to get rid of as many unnecessary items as quickly as you can. So for those of you that don't like to do this, challenge yourself to this quick exercise will get you moving and grooving. And so set yourself up with that great attitude. Set a realistic goal, like, okay, today I'm going to spend 15 minutes and I'm going to get rid of as much stuff as I can in 15 minutes and go for it. You could do it that way, or you could do it this way. So what I recommend doing is grabbing a box or some bags, some like tote bags, shopping bags with good handles are great, but you're going to want to use these items to have one bag for trash, for sure, always, we need that, and then have a box for items that you can donate. So maybe there's some appliances that you have that you no longer use, so you can take that down to Goodwill and donate it. A box, like a big packing box, is great for that kind of stuff. You can always just put it in bags, or you can just make a stack and then move it somewhere until you can put it in your car and take it. All right, so set up your zones. I'll explain what the zones are in just a minute. Determine how much time you're going to spend in each zone. Put on some music or set a timer. This will help you to stay on task and to keep on moving. And so those are the basic rules, the basic goals. So let's go. I'm going to switch around the camera here and show you guys in my kitchen what I'm going to do. So let's do this, and I'm going to show you my zones. All right. So here we go. All right. This is zone number 1. Hi, we're watching a friend's dog, and he wanted to be in the video. So you could say, hi, Rudy. So this is the kitchen sink. This is my zone number 1. Now you can set this up the same way I do, or you can do it your own way depending on the spaces in your room or your kitchen. So zone 1, basically what I want to do is set a timer for 10, probably 10 minutes this would take me. And what I want to do is clear away any excess clutter, things that are on the countertop that I don't need. See how I just have the very, very basics, a dish rack, a sponge, brush, everything. So for me, there's not a whole lot to do, but if I go in under the sink, excuse me, Rudy, what's up, Bubba? So if I want to go in under the sink, it's not terrible, but there's certainly things that I could find in here that I could throw away. There's, tons of cleaning products, and I try and go through here pretty regularly, so it's not terrible, but you get the idea. So what you want to do is get in there and just get rid of whatever you no longer need. Maybe there's, old cleaning items that you no longer use, things that are past their expiration date, whatever it may be. So the kitchen sink is the zone that includes under the sink, around the sink, the countertops, and also the dish towels. So, any surrounding cabinets or drawers next to the kitchen sink, that would also be included in this zone. So like for me, this is just way too many dish towels for me. It's funny because I have these dish towels that I've had for a long time, and then I have these nice new ones that I've never used, but they're there ready. So, to be perfectly honest with you, I could get rid of like all of these and just start using those. So I'm going to go back to that later. All right, so that is zone 1, the kitchen sink. Now zone 2, I've made into the cooking area. So what that includes in my house is the stove, and all the items on the stove. Is it necessary to have all these items out? I don't know that it is. I'm sure I could get rid of something. Spices are a really easy thing to get rid of. I try and keep this pretty current and up to date on a regular basis. We're not huge cooks, but I cook probably every day something, so we need some basics. But go through your spices. If anything is not fresh, if anything is expired, if it's something that you're like, have no idea how it even got there, throw it away. You don't need it. You're not going to cook with it. It's just taking up space, and it's taking away from space that you could have to store things that you really like and want front and center. Like we always use garlic powder, so I need that front and center. So then also in zone 2, what you would want to do is get into any cooking tools that you have. So see, this isn't the way I like it. This is like semi-organized. But I know for us, this is everything we need. This is everything we use in here. So I know for a fact that I don't need to get rid of anything. But for you guys, it would be great to just go through your pots and pans and colanders, whatever you have that you cook with, and go through and see, hey, maybe there's a pan in there that you've had forever that you don't use anymore. I've got my crock pot and bigger pots in here, and like I said, there's nothing I really need to get rid of right now. All right, so that is zone 2. That would also include, cabinets surrounding the cooking area. So these cabinets, I could definitely go through there and purge some stuff. Then we have baking stuff up here. I can't even reach there. You get the idea. So that is zone 2, the cooking area. Now we're going to go over to zone 3, which is the fridge and the freezer. So basically what you want to do in there, it's pretty self-explanatory, is again, start the timer for 15 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever you've decided to commit to, and just get in there and go through like the stuff on the shelf. That always, things get buried in there. So just go through and do, a little inventory of the fridge. And if you have things on the fridge, a lot of people these stainless steel appliances don't take magnets on them, but a lot of people, I've seen tons of people that just tape stuff all over their fridge and, go through that and declutter it. That's part of the fridge zone. So also you want to do like any cabinets around that area too. We keep lunch boxes and extra stuff for like traveling up there. So here, I'll even show you. So we've got that stuff in there. It's pretty well organized. All right, so then on to zone 4, which would be the pantry. And again, set the timer, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, go on into the pantry. Mine could certainly use a little bit of organization. I feel like on a daily basis, it could use organization with kids home all summer, eating and ravaging the pantries and the fridge. So yeah, just go and get rid of anything that's expired. If you have, things like old pancake mixes and cereals that no one likes to eat, if you have cookbooks, look, I have cookbooks up here, I definitely need to go through here. And I'm sure in 15 minutes with a timer, I could find a bunch of things to just toss out. So that is zone 4. And zone 5, I've designated as serving. So like my plates and bowls and silverware. If you've got like mismatched silverware, please go ahead and just go through and, set yourself up with a nicer system. So when you go to eat, it's just nice. You're not like going through a bunch of drawers with random mismatched silverware. Also in the silverware, or the serving zone would be Tupperware and containers, which I definitely need to go through. And I actually just found this really cool organizing, I guess, kind of gimmicky thing at Target the other day that I picked up, but it's to specifically organize Tupperware and the lids and everything. So I will let you guys know how that works. But those are also things in the serving zone. Also, we have in here like, bowls and more plates and stuff. And also I keep appliances in here as well. So go through those things, whatever zone they may be in. And let me get back to my notes. And I come back. Hi guys. I hope you enjoyed that little, tour. Sorry about that. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was helpful. This lighting is just crazy. So what I really want to get across to you guys is, with a challenge like this, just try and be mindful and stay focused. Like the music is so great. I love having music on when I'm organizing because it just, takes me out of, I don't have to focus so much on like the task at hand, which is like very mundane and tedious to a lot of people. So music really breaks up the monotony and kind of keeps you moving and out of your head so much. Try not to take too much time like deciding on whether or not you want to keep an item. If you find that you're, pondering on it for over a minute, I would say either put it away and come back to it at a later date, or just, if it's really causing that much, you're unsure and you're like, what should I do? Someone gave this to me. And get rid of it. If you haven't used it, really, if you're not going to use it, you don't need it, honestly. I mean, it's so simple, guys. So try and just keep that in mind. If you're really spending a lot of time on it, just put it aside and come back to it. Or just say, you know what, I'm going to let this go. I'm ready. So basically, this exercise I like because I think it will really challenge you guys to not overthink too much. And it'll push you into like a quick, painless, productive, and fun and very rewarding task that really has some great payoff in the end. You will end up having a more functioning kitchen that's easier to clean. It's going to be easier to find things when you're looking for them. Things won't mysteriously go missing. And it's just going to feel a lot nicer to kind of, take control and take the ownership of your things, and don't let old unused items stand in your way from really enjoying your space. So yeah, that's really, I hope to inspire you guys to simplify your lives. And that's really all I got right now. And sorry if anyone is live and commenting. I'm sorry when I'm doing these videos, it's really hard for me to see that on my phone. So I apologize. Thank you so much for joining me again. And I hope you guys are really inspired to make some positive changes in transforming your home. This is your home. You want to live in a space that you can really, really, truly enjoy and, relax with your family and have time for yourself to, cook or relax or just watch a movie, whatever it is you want to do. When you have less clutter in your space, there's just more breathing room, and it's just, a nicer feeling, and it's a nice way to honor yourself and your family. So yeah, there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and congratulations on doing something great that's just for you. If you followed along and did this, I hope to see you again next Sunday at 8 o'clock, and have a fantastic week. Please feel free to comment, reach out to me anytime. I work in the San Fernando Valley area. So if you're looking for some organizational help or assistance or advice, I'm always here. Please give me a call or send me a message, and I'd love to talk to you. All right, have a great week. Bye.